Yes, Lord, we going to work. We going all the way in. I see you. I see you. We can do that. We can do it. It is tilted. Hold on, let me fix it. Yes, Lord. So, if you was here yesterday, then you know you was here last night for that heavy live. Then you know that we might have slipped into another dimension. Okay, I appreciate that, big home. That Lord, that's how we doing it. We just started up. Shit, we can do a $20 challenge, nigga. It's on you. So we talking about this girl right here. So
this shit here with y'all fat assholes.
So last night we watched her mama. We watched her mama.
Touch on this subject because it is traumatizing. And once again, there's this preconceived notation that no one cares or is willing to protect Black children. And
there it is. There it is. Yeah, we finna get into it tonight. Yeah, I got it. It's working. But just to make sure, go to the Cash App. It's working though.
Hey, who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? Fucking dumb boy? Dumb brother. You wanna go to war? Come on. You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues.
No, I got it. That nigga said some shit then. That nigga said, shout out to that nigga JP. That nigga said, fuck that $5 challenge, nigga. We doing double or nothing, nigga. The real way. I appreciate that, JP. He said, the new Dipset. Ayo, Brim D, Conversation with me and Professor Grump. Nigga, that's the word, nigga. That's how we rockin', nigga. We doing that all night. Let's rock out. Shout out to JP.
Hey, who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? Fucking dumb boy? Dumb brother. You wanna go to war? Come on. You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok to tug in. Whole cabinet full of peas, use the tub then. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrew them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told bruh, keep the scale, I'm a wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say the gas was too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a zip of white. I ain't tryna sit on none of this. Get this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk. I'ma pull me some zips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your partner fucked up. Quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your nigga fucked up. Stop getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking P.1s. Take your pick, I got Keyshawn's and Dion's. Ryan low key with them bags and a Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need son. Why these niggas steady making threats and don't bleed nothing? Every time I threw that boy a bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag rich bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit, fell in love with the highway.
Hold on, I'm trying to. Shout out Bianca. You know Bianca gonna come through. Bianca actually posted. Let me show you. Bianca actually posted damn near half of the live on her Facebook. Last night shit got extremely heavy. And it was real. It was damn sure real. So shout out to Bianca. Bianca came through. Cash App Heavy said shit didn't got beyond real, big home. I already know. Like it's that time. But we, like I said, we gonna move through this motherfucker. And it's a couple things I want to point out. Shout out to that nigga D Rose. Come on, bitch. Grump gonna have to show me how to fuck to, cause well, I'm trying to. Oh shit.
But see, Darius is different. Darius is different. You don't ever know what's going on with him unless you're standing there with him, and you probably still don't know. So he's different.
This time, so when I came back down to visit from school back in 2004, I mean, he was full-fledged, you know, wearing colors, you know, talking gang slang, you know, wearing a flag, and, you know, he was really, you know, kind of progressing in that culture, you know, a little more skipping school, you know what I'm saying? Just a little more recklessness. And like I said, man, for me, I knew what it was, but I went through them stages too. So I was in my mind, you know, it's just a stage, man, you know.
You're out in the streets fighting. What can get any worse than your child out there fighting, and you don't ever know what's gonna happen with him, what, you know, because he's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid of anything, and don't say somebody mess with somebody in his family, then he ready to go out and start put out an APB on folks.
What the fuck? My nigga, shout out to that nigga Colorado Rick, my nigga. Coming in heavy, my nigga. We gonna work tonight. Yeah, I had to get my shit together for the night, because as I looked over, I'm trying to get this other one on here, but this goddamn thing, I'm gonna have to move Grump down here to Alabama so he can be in studio, you know what I'm saying, working this shit. Cause this shit moving everywhere. But shout out to Colorado Rick, always showing love, always supporting, rocking out with us. Now what is that shit? All right, so what I was trying to show y'all is this right here. Last night we went crazy. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Bitch, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. If a bitch smokes squares, the bitch got an STD. I don't give a motherfucker, nigga.
Shout out to your cunts.
What the fuck kind of shit is that? Bitch, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. If a bitch smokes squares, the bitch got an STD. I don't give a motherfucker, nigga.
Shout out to your cunts.
Real talk, my nigga. We retarded, man. Yeah. Nigga know what it is, man. We working, man. We working. Shout out to Jay Will for making that TikTok. Y'all know it ain't nothing but a matter of time before we go viral. And we handle. But like I said, y'all know how I feel about going viral. I don't feel like Colorado Rick said, let's go. You know what we doing, my nigga. Tonight gonna be one of them ones. We not playing, you know, no game. So here it is. If you missed last night live stream, we listened to Deja's mother. A lot of epiphanies came up last night. That's why the live was so long. A lot of information came through. as I listened to her mother and saw how retarded her mother was, listening to the story of how she got in a fight with her daughter and all that stuff, the child ran away at 14, 13, and all these things. I watched when she sat on side of Mike on the bed, and she seemed like a child. She had her face did up like a child. She was talking like a child. But then it's another video where she's in the car, and in that video, I saw Mike's arm. And being as if you are a nigga who's been in the street, I'm talking really in the street and immersed in the street, like this is like you are the crackheads know you at the stove. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you in the trap. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things that shut the fuck up. Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up out here. Sorry about that. There are things that are in the street that we can see. We've seen the 13-year-old girl that's fast as fuck. We've seen the 60-year-old nigga who try to dress like a young nigga. We've seen old niggas at the Shotgun Willers or at the, you know, at the fuck is that club on goddamn the club on St. Stephen's, right there in front of the Pride gas station. What is that? What is that club when you coming up St. Stephen and it's right there on the left? You pass Brandy's. Soul House. The Soul House, nigga. The Soul House. With a name like that, you know what's going on. Ain't nobody at the door checking for nothing. Nigga going there to get dope. That is a dope hole. That is the definition of a dope hole. Nigga, you going in that bitch to test dope. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. This the Soul House, nigga. Nigga know about the Soul House. Where my Mobile niggas at? Yeah. Yeah, nigga, the Soul House. Yeah. But it's dope holes like that. And so you went sugars, like clubs where motherfuckers is in that bitch passing the bag around. They hidden out the bag. Like niggas is hidden coke by the pool table and shit like that. This is really a dope hole. Once you in the streets like that, it's certain things that you key in on, as it may be wrong as for society. This is how motherfucker live. I never forget. Yeah, we on Cash App here. We rocking. Man, shout out to that boy named Edwards. I'm tripping. The nigga, the basketball player's name is Anthony Edwards. That's that nigga who be doing niggas a bad way. Naeem Edwards said, tuned in with my old lady. Okay, Naeem, I see you, big homie. Sweetheart, you got you a good man right there. Make sure you got them, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down now, sweetheart. You got you a good one right there. Now do the right thing now. You know, I'm a step by Naeem. I'm a step by him. You know what I'm saying? Let everything just go smooth. You know what I'm saying? That's family right there. But appreciate Naeem. I love when couples watch the show together so we can get some understanding. But I remember there was a time I was coming out of Seabreeze. Seabreeze was right across from the Sitco. This the Sitco where, you know what I'm saying, you pull up and nobody got no gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you'll be out there, this is the spot you be at when you trying to you know what I'm saying, turn your licks up. Like you just not getting out and you need a spot where people come for dope. So I was leaving Sitco, had to go to Seabreeze, probably get some pills or some shit like that. I'm coming out of Seabreeze, and it looked like a little six, you know, I'm not good with kids, like ages and stuff. I don't know that stuff. Looked like she might have been 6, 7 years old, and she was just, it was nighttime, and she was walking alone out of Seabreeze, the Chinese store right there on the left. There's another goddamn Chinese food store on the right, and then it's just, you know, Azalea. And I stopped for a moment, like, man, I need to, you know, ask her where's her parents at and what she has going on. Why is she out here by herself? And then I thought, like, nah, be home. No, that's too easy. That is too easy for that gesture, that honest, you know, good gesture. It could be taken the wrong way. It's nighttime. You don't know what is going on right here. You roll your window down talking at this girl, somebody could think the worst. I don't expect the motherfucker to know my intentions and shit like that. A nigga, a street nigga, is on the road talking to a baby. This was a fucking baby walking alone. And, you know, NC Breeze, you know, that's the apartments and shit like that. So you got the sidewalk, but she's past that. She coming towards the entrance. And I saw her, and I just had to keep driving because that very easily can be taken the wrong way. If it wasn't weird for her, if she's 6 years old and she is, you know, she ain't had no bags with her. If she's prominent enough to walk up there, I'm assuming that she knows where she's going. But I cannot be caught up in no situation like that for no misunderstanding, because I understand the streets. It's a game of minutes, minute by minute. You know what I'm saying? Shit goes up and down minute by minute. You just hit a lick, goddamn. You just goddamn. I done broke even. Not everything I make from this point forward. This is my money. And next minute, dog, the slide team, Mobile done had a lot of different, you know, teams of jump out boys. That's what they call jump out boys. Slide team, they had the Jaguars. That's back when I was still in high school. They had the Jaguar. These were the MMA fighter nigga. These are the niggas who come out there and rough niggas up. We're going to clean the streets up. Jump out boys, the slide team, task force, this is all the same thing. This is how wide open Mobile was. And this is why, coming from Baldwin County, Daphne, going to Mobile, I felt like it was New York over there, because nothing mattered. Nobody gave a fuck. You can drive a car with no tag right past the police, and that nigga on his phone texting and shit. You know what I'm saying? This how deep it got. Niggas was so confident in they trapping. If you saw a Mobile police car, you don't give a fuck. Like, them niggas is not finna come up in here and do nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gonna come and ask questions. So the jump out boys started riding around in police cars. When a nigga see a Mobile police officer, they can't really do shit to you. You can run, whatever you want to do. But when the jump out boys started riding, that was the most weirdest shit. But you would actually have to be a street nigga to understand that when you see a police car, you don't pay that no mind, because you can identify them. They can't be on no goddamn, you know, task force shit, because they letting you know that that's them. The task force started riding around, pulling up in Mobile police cars and catching niggas off guard. That's how deep niggas was in that shit. Like, we don't give a fuck about the police cars. We looking for these goddamn, when the task force jumped out on me on the Zillion Airport, they was in a Burgundy Marine, like I called it a soccer mom van, a Burgundy Moreno. I was right here on the Zillion Airport right here. I was right here by the Popeye, but I'm right in front of the gas station. I'm cool with the Arabs. I'm just out here having fun. The Burgundy, as I'm going to a nigga just paid me, I'm going to the car. They pull up on side me and slide the door and like, come here. And they had a nigga, I never forget this nigga had like a church, like an old man linen suit, like some church clothes on with a fucking vest over it. I seen that nigga and I just thought, and I started running like, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to throw the shit and I threw it and shit like that. The white man went over there. They had me in cuffs and shit. The white man went over there and he was trying to find the shit, whatever. He couldn't find it. And so here come the nigga. White man, I don't see anything. Like, yeah, man, I ain't throw shit. Oh, you ain't throw shit? Nigga went over that bitch and found that shit immediately. Like, what kind of nigga is you, my nigga? What kind of nigga is you? The white man ain't finding. Why the fuck is you over that bitch playing Inspector Gadget? Yeah, nigga. But no, so they got me, and I got a marijuana second for that one, and that's so crazy. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of shit that happens in the street, and within the street, there are certain things that the world may not understand that you understand. We're about to watch the 18-year-old talk about her marrying this 55-year-old. I didn't know that she had already had a baby. I don't know if it's his baby or not, but she already has a baby. And that says a lot also. When a girl comes from a troubled past, a troubled home and shit like that, it's slim to none that you're going to actually have an innocent old lady. She gon', like I said, I don't want no street bitch. I don't want to come home from out the street or come home from out the world and have to come home to another streetwalker. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, I want to feel like I'm in a whole nother universe. Like this is a whole different place of peace. Bitch don't know how to, she's scared as fuck of guns and, you know, don't like the smell of smoke or nothing like that. She in there doing Tai Chi or some shit like that. That's your peace. I don't want to come home to a bitch, you know what I'm saying, talking about, yeah, that fuck nigga better, you know what I'm saying? Like she on the phone talking with all this bravado. Like how in the fuck, how could I be a straight man and find that attractive and not, you know what I'm saying? Like if that is what you're attracted to, once again, I have to look at you with the side eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, that bitch is like a nigga. But let's get into it. It's gonna be a strap the sheet in, because we're gonna listen to it from a street point of view to try to see if this is a street bitch or if she's an innocent victim.
Black women, Mike and Deja Huckabuck, and I hate that I have to say that together. Mike and Deja Huckabuck is from Florida, and Mike is 55. Deja just turned 18. Mike is Deja's godfather.
See, we gotta stop it already. Let me tell y'all something, my nigga. All right. So, my team, my children's mothers, Kayla, Bianca, Honey, Katrina, the women, Yika, the women that I talked to, they're women. If you are a nab, if you have nab tendencies, I won't be able to talk to you because just the inflection in her voice, it really bothers me. It really bothers me for a female to talk like a stereotypical what they put on TV as a black woman. I hate that shit. I hate it. I'm not gonna call out any YouTube channels, but if they fit the bill of a fucking stereotypical mad black woman, messy black woman, I fucking hate it. If you sound like you can be like you're doing your casting call for fucking Love and Hip Hop, it just irritates the fuck out of me because it's like you're putting on an act. Who in the fuck told you that was attractive? Who in the fuck told you that was cute to talk like that? She just turned 18. Like, why in the hold on. I've already gave Mike, what he needed and all that shit like that. But you acting like you don't know her mother. Like, what are you talking about protecting black women? Like, what? Let me just go into it so we can.
Now he's her husband. He has known her since she was 2 years old.
Also, bitch, if you gonna talk heavy and you want to talk messy and shit like that, bitch, show your face. Show your face. I got a problem with that shit too. Like, you being messy online, you won't even show your fucking face. What that tell me is you are one of them unattractive bitches that just be having this shit in your mind. Bitch, you wish that a nigga would fuck with you on any level. So because of that bitch spiritual whistleblower, you wish a nigga would take you serious. So because a nigga don't, all you got is fucking venom for niggas. This is the bitch right here, the way that this bitch talks. This is the bitch that will go over there with motherfucking what's that Doja Cat and fucking what's the bedwench name? The speaker for black female Republicans, and she married a white man. She like in politics and shit. What's her name? The political lady. Candace Owens. Yeah. If you do not like black men, you cannot speak on them. If a nigga don't like black women, keep your motherfucking critiques to yourself. Show your fucking face.
And he had multiple sexual relationships with her mother. And before people yell, she's fast, she's a child. This man is 55 years old. She just turned 18. She is a child.
Why don't you say nothing about her having a baby? See, we're gonna put the blame on everybody. Why didn't you say that she has a baby? A 16-year-old high school student and a 15-year-old that had to drop out because she just had her second child, those are two totally different 16s. Don't just paint that shit crazy now.
Do not come in my comment section and say 18 is grown. Because you're sick in the head if we continuously, use that rhetoric when someone turns 18. She's a child. She's a teenager. She just graduated high school.
Why aren't you saying nothing about her baby? See what I'm saying? No, we don't omit shit. We don't omit shit to make shit look better. No, we gonna play it all the way down. We ain't on nobody's side. It's right and wrong. Why haven't you said nothing about, why are you omitting the fact that her mama smoked crack while she was in the womb? That the bitch ran away when she was 14. She got adopted when she was 15 or 13. This is why we can't get nowhere, because you won't put accountability where it lay. As long as you put that cloak of goddamn immunity over her, what fucking reason does any other girl who is fast, what reason do they have to change? Who do you have a better chance changing? the old perverted men or these young girls that are fast. You know that you're not going to change shit. So what you want to do is, oh no, you didn't do nothing wrong. Oh no, it don't matter that you got a baby. And that's the shit that nobody can fuck with because there is no progress in that. We got to put it where it lay. We live, so make sure everything you said got to do with the show.
In April of this year, she announced she was in a relationship. She turned 8.
Shout out to that boy Chisel. Chisel came through, no words, just love. I appreciate that love at home. We working tonight.
18 on June 23rd, and she began to post him June 24th. This man been grooming her before she turned 18. And what's disturbing is people giving him a pass because she's quote unquote 18 and comparing him to R. Kelly, stating why he not in jail, but R. Kelly is. You guys are sick. And if I see that in my comment section, you will be blocked because both need to be in jail. But why bring up R. Kelly in this situation? He was just searching for his quote unquote goddaughter September of 2017. Now September of 2021, he has married her. And from him grooming her, and even the way her mother talks to her, this baby have lived a very toxic and emotionally and mentally abusive life. And I despise everyone, every grown, nasty person that came to that wedding and thought that was okay. Y'all really thought that was okay? When you look at these pictures and the upcoming video clips, not only is he not financially stable, he's not even physically stable. He's struggling to breathe. He's a child predator. And when you notice in the upcoming video clips, you will hear Deja say, well, I'll pay for this, I'll do this, I do this for this man, I do this. He's a child predator that is using her. And she has a 1-year-old daughter who I am in fear for because you never know what he is capable or will do. This is such a...
See, I'm gonna tell you something. Shut up. Why you park right there? Huh? All right, come on, camera right there. Come on, camera, so the goddamn G turn real nigga. Nigga, come on here. Man, you better get your god. This nigga is doing a goddamn skit. Y'all have to see this nigga right now. Man, you tripping, man. This nigga tripping. This nigga. Oh, no, I'm saying, dog. No. Dog, have you seen him yet?
Yeah, I seen him.
So you picked that outfit out without watching that at all?
Yeah, without watching, yeah. This was no outfit. This was
dog, that my goddamn. What? That bitch is extra big on you.
I used to wear this shit.
What?
This was my t-shirt. The tall T days. I told you. Mama man cleaned out their closet, and they was like, "You want any of these clothes?" I went over there. I just started going through me.
Man, get on the camera, man. Y'all tell Brim D to get on camera. Look up. Yeah. I'll be damn. You see motherfuckers seeing me the other day. I'll come out. But that is crazy. That is the outfit. You at least take a picture so goddamn we can do No, I'm saying so we can do like it's gonna be crazy when we do that shit on Halloween. We can say goddamn real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm talking real nigga. I might do that. I might do it. Man. Give me some goddamn soldieries. That's like real talk. But like I was saying,
I still need that goddamn title.
Which one?
You said what other games? Well, Reds and them besides. Look, I just touched on that.
You ain't trying the peoples?
No, not that one. But really.
And I despise everyone. Well, 18, and comparing him to R. Kelly stating why he not in jail, but R. Kelly is. You guys are sick. And if I see that in my comment section, you will be blocked. Because both need to be in jail. But why bring up R. Kelly in this situation? He was just searching for his quote-unquote goddaughter September of 2017. Now September of 2021, he has married her. And from him grooming her, and even the way her mother talks to her, this baby have lived a very toxic and emotionally and mentally abusive life. And I despise everyone, every grown-ass person that came to that wedding and thought that was okay. Y'all really thought that was okay? When you look at these pictures and the upcoming video clips, not only is he not financially stable, he's not even physically stable. He's struggling to breathe. He's a child predator. And when you notice in the upcoming video clips, you will hear Deja say, well, I pay for this, I do this for this man, I do this. He's a child predator that is using her. And she has a 1-year-old daughter who I am in fear for, because you never know what he is capable or will do. This is such a sad and sick situation, and I honestly feel bad for Deja. I really wish she'd get out this situation.
Look in the video, you just had what they he's treating it like love, he's treating it like red. That's not
People so fucking nosy, though. Send me goddamn. Restriction. Oh yeah, I forgot I got
Yeah, watch the video there. Are you gonna have pictures of the poor dog and that on the well, this one might need that. You might need the poor dog and the landlord on there. Yeah, you can't get a picture of them. One picture, one picture, another picture of the poor dog.
I'm not good with your phone. Okay. Not good at my people. Okay. So for everybody everybody stating their opinions about me and my husband, I can't go on my shit because some ignorant ass hoes got me fucking blocked for 30 days. So I'm in Facebook jail right now. But since y'all want to go on his page, we just gonna settle this shit now. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with this shit and let y'all little ignorant ass, no class assholes talk after this shit. Me and my husband, we're married. Me and my husband ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give two fucks at that, not even one.
Once again, dog, and shout out to D Rose, my nigga. I'm trying to see this bitch like the scammer and the Anna Nicole Smith that she is, and maybe that's why she's trying to. And so the dumb bitch who was talking in the beginning
about y'all opinions, y'all on here.
The dumb bitch that was talking in the beginning, saying that he's in bad health and shit like that. Once again, this is why they won't show their face. This is why they will not show themselves. It's because you will be able to tell a lot. I tell y'all all the time, dog, if a motherfucker is in this culture and they're talking about black problems, we need to see their face. We need to see their mannerisms. We need to see who the fuck they are. A lot of these, dog, I was watching Vlad. Vlad is interviewing the nigga from the light-skinned nigga from Baby Boy. He's a Cuba. What is it? The nigga who played radio is his brother, and he's on Vlad. Vlad asked this goddamn man to reenact a scene from the movie. Now, that may seem harmless, but the way that he asked it, like his white man really came out. It's like, do you not know how disrespectful that is? You pretty much just told a nigga, can you rap for us? So you get niggas in that seat and you want them to fucking entertain you. He was doing that shit heavy with Godfrey, but with Godfrey being a comedian and shit like that, it's like, whatever. But he's done this multiple times. I've never, ever strayed away from the point that Vlad is definitely a full-blooded white man, all the way. And whatever he gives is what we should respect. Let me go a different direction right fast. I was watching, I told y'all I've been watching Daylight for a couple days. Him and King Los have amazing freestyles on the LA Leakers. But I'm listening to these white boys, and shout out to Daylight and King Los, because they went up there talking about the pale faces and how they're evil and everything like that. And I salute that for you to be in the pale faces presence and tell them how evil they are. And all they can do is laugh. I like those situations where the pale faces have to feel awkward. But I am looking around. Cam Capone, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker Mexican. Cam Capone, No Jumper, Dirty Glove Bastard, Vlad, LA Leakers, my nigga, I'm really getting, why in the fuck is all these white boys winning over here? And it would be cool if it was like, if we was winning over here. But like I said, we're on a different path right now. But it goes into this. Cam Capone on his Instagram, I am obviously the owner of Tax Corporation, is a production company in the entertainment business. So I need to know everything that's going on. If you go to Cam Capone's Instagram, there's a post he made yesterday, and it's 8 clips. He got Julio Fulio, he got Lil Reese, he got BBG fucking Baby Joe, if that's his name, whatever the fuck, Baby Joe nigga. He got the nigga Slim 400, and all of these people are talking about how they were shot and the violence that happened to them. And as I'm watching this shit, and he got it set up, and he's like, and I'm thinking like this is a tribute to say, man, we need to stop the violence. This motherfucker don't even see that shit. He see that shit as these are just interviews I did, and I'm just gonna tell you about the most violent part. And it's great that they're so disconnected with us that on his caption it just said, new videos, go watch them now. He didn't even see that. He pretty much just showed you that this is how I eat. I eat off of Black pain and anguish. This is as close to National Geographic as you gonna get. Look at the gorillas, how they throw their shit. And did you know that the penguin can shit up to 5 feet? Watch them in their natural habitat. You don't understand the culture, and you just going in, so how did that? Oh, this is just how they are. They're just violent stereotypes. And once again, that shit bothers me because it's like, ain't no fucking way, my nigga. Ain't no way. Each one of those incidents that you may see, those motherfuckers had motives. Even if the motive was something as simple as a color of a bandana, it was a motive behind it. Nigga, the worst motherfucking murderers of this planet's history have been motherfuckers who had no motive. They just had something in them that instinctively said, we need to kill and destroy. You had to poison, corrupt, and contaminate and separate the Black family for us to be in this fucking chaotic state that we in. You motherfuckers can live high up on the hog and still come down to the blade and start murdering prostitutes. You don't have nothing to worry about. Everything good in your life, and it's just something in your mind that make you want to go kill. That shit bother me, my nigga. All of these, the biggest platforms, their biggest videos, the reason why their platforms are popping is because of Black pain. That's it. That's all. If Vlad would have started his shit on Mafia interviews, niggas wouldn't have gave a fuck. What made Vlad big is that he was over here. No jumper and all this shit. You can tell that these white boys don't understand who they talking to. They just sit back, oh yeah, I don't know anything about that. A nigga would never allow a nigga to ask the questions that these motherfuckers ask. Shout out to that nigga Big Ant from goddamn Urban Politicians Media. If a nigga was to ever come at niggas, hey, could you perform that scene for me? I mean, what the fuck is you on? That nigga asked him, could you perform that scene, and saw nothing wrong with it. It's like, hold on, my nigga. So you think that because the only time you go to Vlad is when your career is on the way out or you're on the way in. It's like Love and Hip Hop. It's where careers go to die. When you go to Vlad, that's pretty much, he can either resurrect you Or, you know what I'm saying, is it you telling people why the fuck you fell off? You know what I mean? Or he can introduce you to the world. I can't lie about what his platform does for people's career. Lord Jamar, TK Kirkland, Boosie. Without Vlad, Boosie would have just faded into obscurity. Period. Godfrey. After getting on Vlad, now you get shows. He started so many Mob James, Michael Franzese. People get platforms after Vlad. Two things can be true. It doesn't mean that he's not the stereotypical white man, because if you go in that bitch and huckabuck and do the goddamn dance and shit like that, you can go somewhere. But the fact that he asked this black actor, this man told a story about, his, being in California and his friends getting into a bad fight and all this shit. And the nigga asked him to perform a fucking scene as if he was some fucking crackhead on the street. Man, do that rap you be doing. What the fuck? And I was so proud when Big Homie said, no, we're not doing that. And then Vlad, like, well, I tried. Trying to make it seem like he's just such a big fan and shit like that. Nah, my nigga. You think a nigga is supposed to come in this bitch and entertain you. If you make Vlad laugh, you can get you some money. I don't have a problem with Vlad. You can't have a problem with any one of these people on their own. The issue is all of these goddamn white people coming in here and once again, I'm talking about sticking a spoon in a nigga back and just eating off the fucking pain. You want to get a Vlad interview, you need to go get arrested or get shot. It's been many motherfuckers he brought on that bitch simply because they got shot. And it's not the pale face's fault. That is within them. These are the motherfuckers that go in the bathroom. These are the motherfuckers who need those encryptions on they phones and tablets and shit like that, so nobody can see what sites they go to. The dark web was not invented by no nigga. That shit fucked me up, my nigga, because I'm looking at this Cam Capone motherfucker, and I watched him come up. Dog, that nigga Big Ant been down there doing real fucking shit, dealing with the people. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know when he come on this bitch, we goddamn argue like cats and dogs. But it's to be respected that he is standing on honor when it comes to, how he's rocking with, but niggas don't respect that, because in our mind, we are always going to see ourselves as motherfucking worthless. And that white man, no matter what state that he's in, he can be homeless with a sign on the side of the road. He still got more motherfucking value and more rights than a nigga that ain't never caught a charge in his life. It has to do with us. We have to stop seeing them that way. We have to stop seeing niggas in a way of real life street stars. It's plenty of black platforms who interview artists and they can't get the same goddamn jump up as these motherfuckers. You want to pop off? Hire a white boy to ask the questions. Yeah. Okay. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at them. Look at them. Let me see if I can download this shit. Shout out Bianca. Yeah. Yeah, my nigga. At some point, we gotta get this shit together, my nigga. We gotta get this shit together at some point. Like, dog, I watched that shit yesterday, and it wasn't about me hating on their platform. It was the fact that they're so oblivious to them. Little Reese, Slim 400, Baby Joe, and all these situations are just, that's how it's supposed to go. They have no connection to it. They don't feel a fucking thing. That nigga put all 8 clips, each one of them more violent than the last. Everyone is a new artist. And that nigga didn't say nothing about stop no violence, even though that wouldn't have helped. I kind of like the fact that he just, yeah, go check out my videos. Great interviews. You can tell by listening to this motherfucker, the nigga Cam Capone, you can tell by listening to him. Like, I don't like that shit, dog. I don't like it. That, how in the fuck can everybody else monetize our pain, our story, but us? Everybody can make money off this shit, but us? You remember, it was something about, you know what I'm saying, the Crip, they was trying to get like a Crip Cola or some shit like that. Like, motherfuckers had to go through hell for that shit. Had to get a white man involved to goddamn make money off of your own shit. It's a problem, and that is why it's important for us not to support platform. If we don't like that shit, it's on us not to support that shit. It's on us as artists not to go up there. You can't be that thirsty. We are all grown. We understand that you have to pay the bills. But at some point, my nigga, if we keep, fuck that shit, I'm gonna go get this money. If we keep doing that, we just going further and further into obscurity. We're not gonna win separated. Like I said, I didn't have no issue with Vlad. Folks were saying he was the police. I'm like, no, he's just a fucking white man through and through. Don't point out Vlad as if that's the whole problem in one, my nigga. Every fucking interviewer does that. Because those are the fucking videos that perform. See, in the Rap Trap book, which will be out next year, a big part of the Rap Trap is the fans, the viewers, the consumers. If a motherfucker, it's a reason why they don't put up videos of a nigga talking about how he murdered a dog, how he killed his fucking cat or nothing like that. They don't talk about that pedo shit on there. They talk about black violence because black violence is what sells. What I'm saying is that why in the fuck is it so fucked up that we can't make that money? We know what performs, so why in the fuck can't we make the goddamn money? Why can't Ant hit up the same motherfucker that Vlad hit up? We cannot feed that fucking system and be like, well, them white folk, no, my nigga. No. Vlad got, that's why when that Godfriend Lord Jamar shit happened, it was like, my nigga, that nigga is 6 months down the road. Y'all stopping right now don't change shit. This nigga got videos for 6 fucking months. Niggas was on that Farrakhan shit, and just as soon as that shit happened, nigga was back up that bitch. Vlad start hollering at people, like, so if he's talking to A-list celebrities, now he start talking to B-list celebrities, and they ready to go. Give a fuck what he got going on. because it's every man for himself. But what I'm trying to say is this. Platforms like this one, who, if you are villainizing the black man with all of this motherfucking pale-faced, senseless murder, if what you're bringing to the forefront is fucking black men are the problem, how in the fuck can you then have a video talking about some hands up, don't shoot? How is that possible? How can you not see that connection? You see us the same way they see us. I'm scared for the baby. Are you serious, bitch? What just happened? What just happened? Yes, the gas station AVYBE. Same shit. They really live by that motherfucking keep your enemies close. AVYBE, not only would they live next to nigga in the Chinese same way, they don't want to fuck the black girls. My nigga, let me tell you something, home. I was at a gas station. Y'all know I'm still on this no meat, no sugar diet. We finna add fish to it because I've been eating like noodles and shit like that, and that's supposed to be worse than fucking baked chicken and fish and stuff like that. So we just trying new stuff, but we, like I said, it's about sticking to a diet first. That's why Brim D had on that Time and Real nigga shit, because he was in the gym and shit like that. He getting it ready for me. But so he can know what machines I need to work on and shit like that. But now I was in a gas station trying to get a banana. Bananas are fucking crazy when it comes to like hunger suppression. Them bananas are fucking heavy. That's how I've really been able to get through this shit, is because you eat that banana. And I'm gonna tell you, today I had bought a stalk of bananas and shit like that. And I guess I had got one from because they the gas station might have had some bananas out there, and the one I got must have been the one that seemed the most, because if they're green, they're disgusting. If they got any green on them, they're fucking disgusting. But as they ripen and stuff like that, they get good. But I try to get, you know what I'm saying, bananas that look like bananas. I was on my last banana today, so I had to get the one that I've been pushing to the side. And that motherfucker was so goddamn big. I said, yeah, I don't feel comfortable eating this motherfucker. That bitch, I'm talking about, I'm confirming shit. I'm on the phone with Bill like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable eating this motherfucker. That nigga said, you got to say pause before you eat it. I'm like, this nigga shook the fuck out. Nigga got to break that goddamn banana down into pieces. Real talk. That shit was crazy. That bitch was too goddamn. Yeah, but bananas are good food and shit like that. They're good. What you call it? But I was at the store though, and it wasn't none. You can tell that this was like a white gas station. It was a white gas station, and dog, I felt so fucking uncomfortable in there. I felt so fucking uncomfortable. It was a white man in there. He was showing the store clerk a baby and shit. He was the only man in there, but I just felt, if I'm around niggas, I don't feel, I'm I'm not nervous around niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you can smile at a nigga, what up, big home? If there is an intention, you know, you can say, ain't nothing like that, big home. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? But with them, there is no talking. You can talk a nigga down like, oh, big home, I ain't want no. Yo, if it do, you know what I'm saying, get to a heated point. But with them, they will be on some different shit for a whole different reason. That's how I walk around. I walk around like that. Like, I'm looking at them on some, I don't know what this motherfucker finna do. I see a little, what may look like an innocent white kid with a book bag. I'm looking at this motherfucker the whole time. Give a fuck about that nigga with the do-rag and bandana. That nigga is cool. That nigga is straight. That nigga ain't on, that nigga might want to come in this bitch at the very worst. He might want to rob this bitch. That nigga's not finna kill folks for no fucking reason. This motherfucker with his book bag right here might be on some fucking, she cheated on me. Katrina just sent me a story today talking about the fucking school, 3 white kids stabbed a black boy to death because he fucked one of their friends or some shit like that. He fucked a girl that the dude liked. The black boys are not the problem. And that needs to be echoed throughout the heavens. So when I hear a bitch like this who won't show her face, immediately I feel like there's somebody in the back room that's putting money in their hand. I can't respect that. If you gonna say some shit or some bullshit, call it down the middle. You are all the way putting her with a cloak of immunity. And that's because you're just like the white people. You've never been in the hood. You've never been in the hood. I don't like that shit, my nigga. So yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, we like start noticing that shit. Start noticing these white people, even niggas who are doing these things, eating off of black pain.
Talking about, oh, I'm just stating my opinion.
He has married her, and from him grooming her, and even the way her mother talks to her, this baby have lived a very toxic and emotionally and mentally abusive life. And I despise everyone, every grown, nasty person that came to that wedding and thought that was okay. Y'all really thought that was okay? When you look at these pictures and the upcoming video clips, not only is he not financially stable, he's not even physically stable. He's struggling to breathe. He's a child predator. And when you notice in the upcoming video clips, you will hear Deja say, well, I pay for this, I do this for this man, I do this. He's a child predator that is using her. And she has a 1-year-old daughter who I am in fear for, because you never know what he is capable or will do. This is such a sad.
Because a woman, a mother has never did nothing to a child. I hate dumb bitches like this. I hate them. I hate them. These are the bitches in the comment section that just feel like that. And they're the reason why we continue to have this NAB problem, because they will not admit that the NAB is the fucking issue. It's the mindset.
In sick situation, and I honestly feel bad for Deja. I really wish she'd get out this situation.
People so fucking nosy though. Want to send me that damn camera first and shit.
Also, dumb bitch, how in the fuck would him not being physically capable or not being physically healthy, how in the fuck would that, you can't see that maybe that's her plan? So a bitch just ain't never did nothing fucking, are you serious? That shit, I don't like that bias shit, my nigga. We gonna call it down the middle.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I forgot.
Another thing, I don't know if y'all can see it that well, but if you look in her eyes, the way that she's focused on the comments, extremely bad sign. Extremely bad sign. If you were a bitch and you see her laser focused at her phone, you're gonna have some issues because she's really consuming everything that's on that phone. A bitch cannot never say, a bitch like that could never say she don't give a fuck what people think, because that's exactly, she's taking in each comment and eating that shit. Pay attention to that.
Oh my god, the puppy. Okay. I don't know how to do it with your phone. Okay. So how good a lot of people. Okay. So for everybody stating their opinions about me and my husband, I can't go on my shit because some ignorant ass hoes got me fucking blocked for 30 days. So I'm faced with jail right now. But since y'all want to go on his page, we just gonna settle this shit now. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with this shit and let y'all little ignorant ass, no class assholes talk after this shit. Me and my husband, we're married. Me and my husband ain't going nowhere.
That is sad. I can't lie about that. That shit is sad. It's sad because I'm gonna get real with y'all for a minute. Let's get real for a minute. CIA, MK Ultra, or the shit they had going on in Canada, Canada. The person who assaults and tortures the subject, they're called a programmer. When I first heard that, shit just started clicking. Like, our brain is a fucking supercomputer. We on live. When we on live, we only send in clips and stuff that have to do with the live. Our mind is a computer. Our mind's a computer. everything that I just saw her do, the way she said it, all of that shit, that was taught. If she was born in Mexico, she would be a ratchet Mexican. If she was born in the trailer parks, she would be a ratchet pale face. But you have to learn everyone, whatever culture you're going to be submerged in, you have to learn that shit. The reason why she said, me and my husband, all of that shit was learned. At one point, she was a child. When you think about that, it can scare you into being like, I'm not gonna let none of my daughters be on none of this goddamn, you know what I'm saying? And that was, once again, go to Conversation with Me podcast. Katrina said, it's a catch-22, because if you just submerge your child into academics and scholarship, then they'll be slow on culture and won't be able to pick up on social cues. But if you get them into the social world, if you get them hip culturally and socially, then they may dive into a pool that you didn't want them to go into. You don't want them to be lame out here and people can take advantage of them, but you don't want them to be 18 and the energy that her mother and this other nothing ass bitch that we finna play, you can tell that this is their time to shine. I've been waiting on this shit. Her homegirl said she had to save her at the club because some bitches wanted to jump her. This is how it is in these small towns and shit like that. The bitch who is going online and she cute or she thick or whatever like that. So a thick bitch won't do nothing but post ass pictures and turn her head. She'll try to hide her stomach with her arm or with a purse and shit like that. And that is her. Yeah, ain't none of these hoes got ass like this, so they'll have the name Stupid Thick. You know what I'm saying? He called me Stupid Thick. He can't leave it alone. Any bitch that talks about their sex game on social media, you need to look at it as if this is just another piece of Facebook Marketplace. On Facebook Marketplace, you can talk about how good the product is. If it's a car, you can say it's in this condition, has this many miles. If it's a shoe, you can say it's been worn this many times. You know what I'm saying? This is the brand and this when it was bought. That's the only reason that you would be online telling motherfuckers how good and how thick. My measurements is 36, 24, 87. I don't know measurements, but whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the only reason you would be saying that is if you have that on the market and you're trying to sell it. There is no fucking reason why you should be promoting sex on social media if it's not for sale. Whatever you do not want the public to know, they don't know. You're not a fucking celebrity. Motherfuckers ain't digging into your life. Everything that they know is because you told them. If you have a bitch who put information online and then came back to you talking about these hoes is messy, you need to get your shit at that very moment. Because it's a broken logic, it's a broken rationale. And you're gonna think back one day like, damn, she showed signs of not being able to comprehend in a straight line. I should have got out then. You do not want to put a child in her and then realize that she's fucking retarded. We said this yesterday on that. What the fuck? Yeah, so you need to take in these context clues. If you are with a girl, if you're with a dude, first of all, ladies, it's this simple. If you've had a string of failed relationships, now is not the time to date. My nigga, if you don't have anything, if you're trying to get a job, if you're trying to save money, now is not the time to get in a relationship. Fuck all that. Nah, she helping me, man. My nigga, you do not have the criteria needed to be dating. Sweetheart, you've had 7 failed relationships. They've all ended the same way. Different niggas, and it's all ended the same way. You can go and listen to the stupid bitches saying that niggas ain't shit and all that shit like that. But if you will be saying that until you're dead in the fucking grave. Niggas ain't shit. You can't change them, but what you can change is yourself. Even if the fuck you do have to go to the white side. But what you will learn is, if you're honest with yourself, somebody sent me that clip of the black girl saying, when I dated a white man, I found myself being more sophisticated, more understanding, more logical, less combative. You need to be honest with yourself. Or you can lie to yourself and play around and say, I just want him to see his baby, or whatever the fuck you have to say to make yourself feel better. But at the end of the day, the reason why you're online talking about other people's relationship is because you're not happy being fucking single. You give a fuck how many goddamn posts you put up. Hooray, hooray, it's a single day, whatever the fuck you say. There's nothing more disgusting than a bitch who you know wants to be in a relationship online talking about how happy she is to be single. Why are you saying that on social media anyway? Why are you telling people this? That's another thing. If a bitch feel the need to go to social media, when I go to social media, it's because I have a post I need to put out. It's a thought I was thinking. I'm not on this motherfucker. Man, damn, man, baby mama just got... No, my nigga. And like I said, it's a blessing, heavy blessing, that all of my children's mother, they weren't nabs, to where we can have a good relationship. That's just, like I said, same shit. It's the same shit like the STD shit. Like, I didn't do anything out there that would have prevented me from getting any STDs, permanent STDs. I told Grump last night I had chlamydia, but a nigga don't know he got chlamydia until the bitch, like, so you'll get it from a bitch and then you'll have to give it to your bitch and she'll have to say she got chlamydia and then you get a penicillin pill. I've never been burned before. I imagine that shit is disgusting. You heard that shit being painful as fuck. But I wasn't out there. I was just picking bitches on some shit like, if this bitch don't do drugs and she don't smoke, then she can't have an STD, which was fucking retarded. I wasn't fucking bitches on the first night. I was fucking bitches in the first 30 minutes of meeting them. You know what I'm saying? And I was not wearing no condom. And them bitches wasn't making me. I told y'all that one bitch who told me the goddamn, who actually was on that go get a condom shit, I left out that motherfucker and never came back. Like, bitch, what type of disrespect? Because I was just retarded. You know what I'm saying? And to, see now in the world how many, HIV and AIDS and all these things are really serious. And I was really out there playing like that. I have to give all that blessing, all that grace to God, all that credit, because I was retarded, period. But as I'm saying, we gotta put the blame where it lie. We gotta put the blame where it lie. And if your man is just stupid on social media, if he's heavy on social media, you need to go ahead, and if he's flexing on social media, you see this nigga taking pictures of money that isn't his, taking pictures in front of cars that isn't his, and he's flexing online. have enough fucking self-worth to say, I'm not with no fake ass shit like that. Don't wait until 5 years later and be like, that nigga was fake from the jump. No. Have enough self-confidence and self-pride right now to do what you need to do. And listen to what someone says. If you guys are arguing and they decide to bring up something that is truly hurtful, if that's what they want to do in an argument, first, what did the argument start over? Was it because you corrected something and they didn't like you correcting them? Did they go straight to just totally disrespecting you? You don't, I'm sorry. That's no, the word has already been said, and that will never leave your mind. And that small seed will grow into a tree, and you'll wonder why y'all are so separated. It's like, my nigga, you'll never forget what she said to you. You know what I'm saying? The next thing she gonna do is go fuck your homeboy and then say sorry. Like, how much of that are you gonna take? Female, same way. Listen to what a motherfucker is telling you. The number one thing is, don't get in a relationship if you're not ready for that shit, period.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give two fucks at that, not even one, about y'all opinions. Y'all on here talking about, oh, I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just stating my opinion. I'm just making. It don't mean shit to us. So why the fuck waste your time and energy and your motherfucking time out of the day and your life to sit up here and keep on saying it? That's your opinion. We don't care. At the end of the day, everything is done. We're legally motherfucking married. I'm 18. I'm grown now. Talking about, oh, you just a baby. I'm 18, bitches. I moved out my mama's house when I was 16. 16. Fucking 16. What did I do? Get a job. Pregnant and all, working. Pregnant. Fucking working.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this right here. I'm about to look in the comments on this one. Because I don't want to jump out the window. I want everybody to be honest. This is an amnesty period. Nobody will be blocked for their response right now. If a girl got pregnant young, if she tell you that she had her first child she tell you that she got pregnant at 15, 16, 15, 14. If a girl got pregnant young, and she's 27 now, and she does not know what, and she has another, let's say, let's just do that. The girl she's 20, but that matters, because if she's 27 now and she got pregnant young and she didn't have any more kids after that first one, then I'm going to say, no, she not no nab. A girl, there is, the way that you tell a nab with kids is you have to see what's going on. There are girls that have 10 kids that are just all powerful, and girls with one kid that, you know, have attempted to murder the child multiple times. Let's just say, all right, so she's 27 and she has 2 kids. She's 27, 2 kids. She had her first child, 2 different baby daddies. She had the first child when she was 14. She got pregnant at 14, 15. Is she a nab? I'm in the comments. Is she a nab? She got pregnant at 14, 15. She got 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. Is she a nab? Just off of that alone, that's all you know about her. That's all you know about her. You see her at the park and she has a child that is, you know what I'm saying, how tall would that child be? 27. I can't do that math. But do you think she's a nab? I'm looking. Oh man, Big Home said nab on everything. She still loose. Oh man. Woo. Oh man. Okay, turn up Bianca. I see you, Bianca. Okay, we gotta know. Just the amnesty period. Everything good right now. Don't go overboard now, but it's the amnesty period. I'm looking. That's too young to have one, but two, I don't know. I gotta see her car and house. Turn up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's real shit, man. That nigga said it's hard to say without. Oh man. No, she only who she. Okay. Maybe. I would say no too. Okay. Okay. Bro, we not women to know how they feel. Brandon, be home. Just answer the question, be home. I ain't trying to go left on nobody, so let's just keep everything cool. Everybody just talking, everything good. I'm just looking. No, I wouldn't judge. Yeah, be honest with it, be home. Like, be honest. You don't gotta come in this bitch and do your best AO impression. We just talking, my nigga. Nab like a mug. Oh man. All right. Oh, now be home. Like I just told you, Brandon, just state your answer and keep it moving, be home. Just keep on, you know what I'm saying? You keep on pushing. I'm trying to just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be cool. No, not necessarily, but she was raised by one. That first child can change you. Real shit. Yes, she got a GED. Let's say she got a GED. She a nab and she can't help it because, like my parents, she don't know it. Not quite a nab, but gotta make better decisions. Real talk. That's real. What age did she have the second child? That's real too. That's what was she driving, but maybe not. Yeah. No, I feel like if she got a mind right, she could have rolled the bus. The fact that you saw her at the park with her kids and the way the kids are dressed will say a lot also. I do think that's not enough information to say that she's a nab. Let me ask this question because Big Homie really put some real shit down. She had a child at 14. Same exact situation. 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. She got pregnant at 14, 15. Is her mother a guaranteed nab? I'm listening to y'all. Is her mother a guaranteed nab? At that age, we can point to parents. Somebody, yeah. Okay. All right. At that age, her mama. I said if she had her first child, she got pregnant at 14, 15. She's 27 now. She has 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies. Is her mother a nab because she got pregnant at 14, 15? She did get a GED, but she got pregnant at 14, 15. Depends. Okay. Yeah, we're assuming that the mother was present. It's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be hard to say that the mother was not a nab because at that young, I don't know. Somebody might know something. He said, no, I would say it depends because the girl mother could have been a good mother, but she could have been hanging out with older females. But I'm saying if the child is 14, how don't you know where the child is? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, big homie. I caught a quiet one. Okay, when we was 14. Okay. But her mama was a good woman. I was just moving too fast. But what I'm saying, Juno, when you was moving too fast, what made her say, I'm going to move with you? Daughter could have been sneaking and freaking while mama was at work. Okay, now what Big Homie said was very important right there. Big Homie just said, these young nabs be giving it up right at the schoolhouse. I'm going to give y'all one more question before we continue. What is the age? What age can you call a girl a nab? Because saying young nab, that I'm not really cool with that. I'm not cool with a young nab. Just off the way it sounds, that may be true. What is the age that you can call a girl a nab? Like, when do you put the nothing ass bitch title on her? What is old enough? What is the age where you can say, nah, that's a nothing ass bitch right there? Would you call a 13-year-old a nothing ass bitch? Damn, that nigga said 21. I like 21. But Dre got it. I'm saying, yeah, Rondell got it. Michael Harper got it. I'm fucking with David Lewis too. I'm fucking with that one too. I'm fucking with that one. 16. I'm fucking with 16. I'm fucking with 16. The age they old enough to display that nabbish behavior. I can't say that, because if she was taught that, but does that make her not a nab because she don't know what she's doing? Yeah, I like 17. Carbon said 15. And that's almost damn near accurate. She was pregnant she was about to have a baby at 16, so she was fucking good at 15. Whenever she can get an ID, really. I'm fucking with Brian on that one. Brian said 16. 16 without guidance, but 17 for sure. Yeah, 17 is when it's locked in. 17, I'm not going to wait till she's 21, but I can feel why you would say 21, because it's like, at this point, it's all on you. Are you going to continue this nab legacy before this age, or 18? Like, before this age, you might have just been playing around. Like, because some girls may have been a nab just in high school, you know what I'm saying? And then got into the real world and said, yeah, that's not my shit. Like, I was just around the wrong people. Man, Dupree, I don't know if I can fuck with that, Dupree. Ooh, Bianca said 14. Damn. Yeah, 17. I got to go with 17 also. Man, shout out to man Tremaine. You know, come on, man. And that's what's the name? Ain't that Tabby trolling right there? I'm convinced this YouTuber is a white girl. I don't think she. I think she black, but like I said, I just think she like raised in a suburb and wanted to start a YouTube channel. But shout out to Tremaine Stewart. That's love at home. Big Mix always coming through showing love. He said, "Little something for all these kids." Real talk, man. No, I ain't got nothing but 3 children right now, man. I probably ain't gonna have no more no more kids and shit like that. I can't see me doing that. Like I gotta get a hold of these. Like they all in different points in life and shit. That shit is dope. I feel like the best way, if you are gonna have kids, the best way is to have all of them in the same household. Because like having to travel and having all these dates, it's always somebody's birthday. Somebody always got a field trip. It's always going, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's just better to have that all in the house. Okay, so yeah, I just want to get those questions out in the open. Let's get back to work.
At 16 with no motherfucking body. I ain't had nobody. My mama was a drunkie. Nobody, never had nobody. I'm not saying this to have no sympathy or looking for sympathy. Nobody sympathizing with me. This is not what it's for. I'm just letting y'all know that I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. It don't mean shit to me. It don't, because at the end of the day, everybody have a life to live. Okay, so what? He's 46, not 50. Thank you. He's 46. Half of y'all motherfucking mammies he probably fucked half of y'all motherfucking peoples. Probably fucked your mammies. And you got y'all daddies mad, and some of y'all motherfuckers mad at him because he on his shit and we both on our shit. And the fuck, y'all just mad because I'm happy. That you're always gonna be happy. No, y'all hoes thought that I wasn't never gonna be shit because of my past. That's what the fuck y'all thought.
Woo. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like I'm really qualified, because I'm gonna write a motherfucker off. That's a nab. This is a nab. But for her to have this type of speech is sad, because she is only 18. What past are you talking about? I didn't have a past until I was 30 years old. What past are you talking about? It's so sad, because I got to go back to it, dog. As a child, you can be. Let me see if I can find that picture. As a child, you have the potential to either be you can be a astronaut, a lawyer, a doctor. You have the potential to be anything. Anything. There is nothing that you cannot be. And for her to be programmed in that way, where is that motherfucker? I know I got it on here. Oh man. All right, we about to go in a little different direction right now. All right, I'm about to show y'all something. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Because I feel like this is necessary. I feel like this is necessary right now. I want to show y'all a little something. Yeah, we about to go to another planet right now. Just give me a moment. Cause when it comes to these little girls, this shit is the scariest shit ever. It's the scariest shit ever. I try to talk, obviously, to Katrina. I try to talk to Kayla. I try to talk to Jennifer. Um, any woman that I can get information from about what turns a girl into, like, why do why do good girls go bad? Like, what is it? So let's start with the first picture. All right. All right. So this is my youngest child right here. This is my youngest baby. So this is the dangerous one because um for a lot of reasons. This is my oldest right here. This is my youngest with my mother. This is me and my middle child. This is me as a 10 or 11-year old. This is me as a 10 and or an 11-year old. And this is me at about 23 years old. This is me at 23 years old. I was raised by this woman right here without saying what she did for a living. I was given all of the best opportunities. At 13, I was given all the space I wanted. I never saw a domestic violence dispute. I wanted for nothing. Obviously, she cut my hair till I was in 7th grade and all that shit. Like I never wore Jordans or nothing like that, but I wanted for nothing. The reason why I exalt her so much is because as you go through life, you see that other people did not grow up like this. Their mother did not put them first. But this is me at 23. I went from this to this. If you look at me, you can tell I was still kind of fresh. I was 22 in this picture. Still kind of fresh. Obviously, the pills were whooping my ass. The pills were definitely whooping my ass at this time. That's a little fat in that picture right there. He came to Club 7 before he got murdered, and I was actually on stage with him. This is when I was pimping right here. I was pimping at this time. If you go watch the video, My Kind, I damn near got the same outfit on, just with a black leather jacket. And soon after that, there I was. What I'm saying is, what type of chance am I giving my beautiful children if that lady put everything to the side for me? So this is why I'm so interested in all this stuff, is because I want to know how to goddamn break the motherfucking system. I'm trying to, honestly, it's probably stupid, but I'm trying to go ask her. Mother wouldn't know. I mean, she wouldn't know what to do in this world nowadays with this damn computer and shit like that. You know what I mean? I feel like you just really have to put what you can into them. But that's why, you know, I talk to real women with children and just, you know, just try to get guidance. But that was next. And then what's the last picture? I think that was the last picture. But so I'm saying that to say, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. When I'm seeing this little girl, it's like I see a little girl. I see a little girl that's doing her best grown woman impersonation. She thinks the stuff that she's saying, this is the stuff that she's supposed to be saying. The question is why? What took her from being that baby to now being 18 with a 2-year-old and a 40-year-old husband? Who's to blame for that?
And I proved y'all wrong. That's why y'all hoes really mad. But at the end of the day, that shit ain't even worth it. Because at the end of the day, I'ma do me. We gonna do us. I'ma continue to wear this motherfucking rock on my finger. And I don't give a fuck what a bitch gotta say. I don't. Because at the end of the day, I'ma live my life. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. That was my question.
Right there. That was my question. Ladies. So I just showed you my little lifeline and stuff like that. Ladies, what I'm listening to with her is this is what this is. You got life fucked up. He's already cheating on her. She just went to her mama house with a disease where she was scratched. She had an itchy pussy and she had to bleach the couch because of that. I'm asking the ladies right now. Can you have you, because I'm speculating this, but I want you to let me know if it's true. When you were a teenager, when you were this girl's age, you were in a relationship. Did you feel pressure from your surroundings, family, friends, whoever? Did you feel pressure from them? And is that what made you stay longer in your relationship? Or did you, as soon as you saw a bad sign, did you just leave? Or did you stay in a relationship because you felt pressure from the outside world? I'm looking in the comments. Okay, Queen of Detroit said no. Okay. I'm asking, can your surroundings make you feel embarrassed to leave? Just left. I come from a broken home, didn't want. That's deep. That's deep right there. Yes, okay. If you was in that situation in the first place, no guidance. No, we gotta be for real now. We can't act like we was always these all-knowing beings. We were young, but with a girl, I'm listening to her talking, and it sounds like she's trying to prove the worth of her as a woman by saying, so she's already been cheated on. When she's doing this video, she's already been cheated on, the niggas already been unfaithful and all that shit like that. But she's going online just heavy, like, bitch, we gonna stay married, we ain't going nowhere. Did you ever feel, ladies, did you ever feel pressure from the outside world? Did you not want to be embarrassed? Did you stay in a relationship because you did not want to seem like you couldn't keep a man? He's black. Yes, they do. They do. But I'm trying to see, like, can you put pressure? Like, everybody's saying that your relation, that's what she's saying. She's saying that y'all thought I wasn't gonna never come up. And she's saying that I have a goddamn husband now, so I came to fuck up. No. It took me a while to realize my worth. When I was 18, I was looking at 21 and up, especially going to clubs. But that is clearly low self-esteem. Queen of Detroit, let me see your IG. Let me see your IG, Queen of Detroit, because I think you just missing everything I'm saying. So come on with your social media, sweetheart. My ex-friend treated me like a charity case. A point she's trying to prove. If you don't love yourself, you'll settle for anything. What I'm saying is, look at what age she is. She's 18 years old, and she and this bitch whooping like she's goddamn. My point is that as an 18-year-old girl, the nigga that you with, as in love as you might be, when you get 30, you gonna be like, what the fuck was I what was I trying to hold on to? Or do you have that revelation? Did that revelation happen? Yeah, you stay because you don't want to look dumb. I like older women. That's weird, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's some weird shit, big home. That's some weird shit, my nigga, with that older woman shit, my nigga. Matter of fact, come on with your goddamn social media, big home, with that goddamn weird ass shit, my nigga. Big Fat Podcast. Who we got on the line?
This is Katrina.
Katrina Gibbs, conversation with me every Saturday, 5:30 p.m. It's just like that. Katrina, my question is, can your family and friends, it's kind of like a nigga being broke or a nigga being on drugs and not wanting to go to his family and friends because he'll be embarrassed. At 18 or as a teenager, do you feel the pressure to make a relationship work so that you don't look dumb?
I don't know. That's kind of hard to answer. Thinking back about when I was in a relationship, I didn't give a fuck about what my family was thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't caring what they were thinking, and most people don't. You're not out there trying to be like, my mama, I think my mama didn't want to do this. But at the same time, this girl in her situation, she's clearly talking to her mom. She ain't talking to motherfuckers in them comments, and she's not responding to them. She's talking to her mom, maybe an aunt, sister, cousin. She's talking to them because who the fuck? She don't care about those opinions. She's trying to basically, like, flex on them. Like, like, y'all bitches ain't married. Y'all bitches can't keep a man. I can, and I'm only 18. She's only, that's it. And, you know, her mom, as you can see from the video yesterday, you know, her mom is one of the moms that was, bitch, when I was 16, I had a nigga doing this for me.
No!
I had a nigga doing that for me.
Oh!
When, you know what I'm saying, when they would get into an argument, that's who her mom is. She'll throw shit up like that. Bitch, I was selling pussy. I was getting money for my pussy when I was 16. Bitch, you out here fucking for free. She one of them moms. So now that she's 18, she's basically throwing it back in her mom's face. Like, bitch, you weren't married at 18 though.
Damn.
Crackhead at 18 though. That's what she's basically doing. She don't give a fuck about Lolo from goddamn Georgia's comment. She don't give a fuck about her. She don't care about Classy 227 comment either. You know, she's just basically talking to her mama and them. Because if people won't keep it real, that's how, like I told you before, you only learn to hate women from the women who raise you.
Damn. You
learn to hate women from your sisters. You learn to hate women from your aunts, your cousins and shit. You don't just hate no random bitch on the street.
Yeah.
Unless she's really giving you a problem.
Yeah.
But the bitches who give you the most motherfucking strife in life is your mama and them, your aunts and them, your cousins. Them be the bitches who always in your business, always got something to say.
And you know, that's crazy because, like I said, and that's why it's important to hear from people, because that mama-daughter shit is really real.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. And why?
I'm not saying that.
I'm saying and so a mother would be trying to motivate her daughter to get married by telling her that she had niggas when she was her age?
No, her mom is just basically telling her she's stupid.
Damn.
Bitch, you stupid. That's who she's not. Her mom don't give a fuck about her. Her mom is her competition. I look at you like another street bitch. I don't look at you as my daughter. I have you, I birthed you, I care for you. Her mama was on drugs. Her mom look at her kids like they street people. Her mom don't look at her like a goddamn loving child.
No, don't.
This is another motherfucker I gotta con. If I gotta cry, if I gotta argue with her, if I gotta cuss her out, I'm just gonna do whatever I would do to a street motherfucker who would make me feel some type of way. Her mama don't give a fuck if she live or die, for real.
Real talk. I can see that.
Her mom don't care about her grandbaby as much as she was yelling and all that shit. She don't care about none of that shit.
That bitch was trying to start her own show. That bitch was on that phone. She wanted to get some attention and shit. She would talk.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, even this young girl, because, I mean, you got to give it to her because she's young, but at the same time, if you on this old crusade of saying, I don't give a fuck, but really not give a fuck and don't respond. That's easier than, like, I was just like, some motherfuckers was just coming at me about that Olivia girl. I don't give a fuck what y'all was saying. I'm going to troll y'all stupid asses back. But that just let me know y'all didn't watch the video because I didn't even say nothing bad about that girl. Y'all was just going off of y'all's emotions.
What happened who was Olivia?
The video I just put up. And remember the girl that you responded to was like, why is it dumb? She was like, this is dumb. She's just dumb, bro. And you was like, why is it dumb? You probably don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Shit that's been happening, but
yeah.
It's my latest video I just put up. One of my latest videos I just put up about that Olivia Popham girl who killed herself because her nigga didn't want her.
Shit. And so she killed herself because the nigga dumped her?
No, they were saying she was just depressed.
What was she going?
She killed herself because she was depressed. That's the story.
And so, did she have a child?
She had 2 goddamn kids.
Oh my God! Oh, idiot! Oh.
And I went back on her Facebook. One of them. Dude, I want my nigga to be like this. Why can't he talk to me like this? And post other motherfucking statuses and roses and relationship shit and everything that's fucking looking fun. And I was saying that, yeah, y'all be sitting up here wanting all this shit from what other people produce on social media, not understanding that they in the house beating each other the fuck up. They in the house beating each other with shoes and mop handles and throwing buckets and pots and shit at each other. That y'all not seeing, but they get on social media and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
They take the best of pictures. And the same thing with this girl. You don't have to prove a goddamn thing to us if you don't really give a fuck.
Real talk.
You do care.
Real talk.
Because maybe they are thinking like, oh shit, maybe it's time for me to get my lip gloss line out there.
Damn.
And I'm about to start selling lashes. Let me profit off this. Let me start talking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Maybe it was her time to do that.
Yep.
Because if you really didn't give a fuck, if you was really on the path of doing something else, you would have just blew it off.
Real talk.
Motherfuckers don't know what we got going on.
Real talk.
Nobody worried about them.
Real talk. That shit really got to bug you to go lie about this shit. I couldn't imagine. I don't give a fuck what the fuck is going on in my real life. Man, let me tell you what my baby mom, hell, fuck no. That shit, like, I mean, it's like but like I said, that's girl shit. And because you just get so emotional that you just got to go online. But once you do that, you lose all chances of saying, well, y'all motherfuckers nosy. Ain't no nosy. Like, that's what you put out there. But like I said, my question here was, I just can't, as I'm listening to this girl talk, let me ask you this, Katrina. Who do you blame in this situation?
That's why I don't want to speak about this situation because I really don't blame nobody. Or shit, that shit is regular. I don't know why people acting like it's so goddamn, oh my gosh, she's 18 and he's 50-something. It's kind of regular. Little niggas been fucking young bitches. That's Even in our mama's day, motherfuckers was 25 dating 16 and 13 and 14-year-olds. Marriage.
There it is. There it is.
I'm not really like taken back by it. I'm just like, it's normal. It's not, and there's no woman in the chat that can say ain't no old nigga done hollered at him. And then you don't have to be in his 50s and shit. But when you was a teenager, a nigga that was in his 30s in his 20s, pushing 30s, been trying to holler at you.
That's correct.
And you was about to go. You either went or you was about to. And something either stopped you or you was fucking with the nigga. It's nasty then, so don't call this nasty. The young girls in their mind, they think they have total control. When we know that, bitch, you stupid right now. You don't know that you stupid right now. And you will come into your 30s and say, what the fuck was I thinking? I was out here wild doing some wild shit, and hopefully you make it to your 30s and 40s and shit to even look back and think that. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
But yeah, we just stupid. We stupid at this time. You stupid. Nobody had this shit all under control.
Real talk.
I wouldn't do that, and I would do this. You was fucking an idiot.
Real talk. Real talk. And so what about...
I'm including myself in that. I was stupid at that age.
And that was the whole point of it. Like, she's so confident in what she's saying right now. And it's like, if a motherfucker could go back, that shit is just, it stole. It stole you like, damn, I was really tripping right then. Tell me this, though. What do you feel like the female maturity rate is to a man? So if girls mature faster than boys, how old is a girl at 16?
I would say she's 16 because she's still stupid. She's 16 years old. Yeah, she might mature and she might see what is mature. That's another thing. And that's why I always ask, what is a childhood? Because what is mature? What do you consider mature?
Real talk.
Is paying bills mature? Is acting grown mature? Because I can if I could look back at what I was doing at 16, I'd be beating myself the fuck up every day. Like, bitch, what you doing with your stupid ass? You know what I mean? Like, hey man, you do not like that nigga like that. Chill.
Real talk.
Even, just growing up, being around people, I thought I was just in love, crying and shit over motherfuckers. And, a woman that I was around, she said, man, you're going to get older. You probably ain't going to remember this boy's name.
Real talk.
It ain't that deep. And even with this girl, she's 18 now, but, when she's 28, she's going to come out with her little thin book telling us her life story and how he did her so wrong and how she was stupid and how she was manipulated. With the money run low, they'll find any kind of way to flip their old situation. Oh, y'all was popular. Oh, that's got me in the news. Then now let me double back and say I was manipulated and I was a little girl and I didn't know what I was doing and protect your daughters because black women are, you're gonna run that whole speech to everybody. Just be prepared. Like in the next 10 years, she's gonna come back. We're gonna see her again.
Real talk.
It's probably gonna fly under the radar next time, though. It's not gonna be a trending thing because motherfuckers really ain't gonna care then.
Real talk. Real talk. That's what I was saying with that. But yeah, like I said, I feel like, what time is it? What is the? Okay, it's 2 hours. That's what he said. I can't go past it. Man, shout out to that boy 904 showing love. We're gonna finish this part 2 tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. Let's go to work, man. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love, love, love.
Bye.
All right. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Bitch.